Warning, the following video is so manly that it can make a woman grow a beard. So if you are a little Justin Bieber, proceed with caution.
What is up, my fellow beasts? Welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about these score streaks in the new Call of Duty World War II. So as most of you already know, so far 12 kill streaks have been revealed, and you have the list on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen. And let me talk a little bit about these bad boys, these score streaks. If I say kill streaks here and there, it's just, you know, old habits. But first we have the UAV, which is the RECON aircraft. Then we have the counter UAV, which is the counter RECON aircraft. Then we have the sexy flamethrower, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one I really want to use because I love using flamethrowers. The one in World at War I don't have, but the one in Black Ops 1 is freaking awesome. Then we have the fighter pilot, and the fighter pilot is a plane that you fly from above, and as you dive you just fire like Rambo, and you have about like 2-3 seconds to try to kill as many people as possible. Then the plane goes up and you are out of the score streak. It seems to be pretty cool. Then we have the care package. The good old care package is coming back. Then we have the glide bomb, and this is pretty much the same thing as the Predator missile, for example, from Modern Warfare 2. Then we have the mortar strike. That is gonna be something very similar to the one from Black Ops 1. You are able to, or like for example a lightning strike, you are able to choose 3 locations, and then the mortar strike will bomb those 3 locations. This is a very good score streak for protecting objectives, like for example in Domination you are able to protect all the 3 flags at the same time. Then we have the artillery barrage, which is gonna be something like the artillery from Call of Duty World at War. Then we have the FLAK guns, and this is gonna be the let's say EMP from Call of Duty World War II. There is a big FLAK gun outside the map, I believe, that is gonna shoot down airplanes, and hopefully it's gonna look pretty badass. Then we have the paratroopers. This is the second kill streak I really want to use in Call of Duty World War II. Pretty much you get, I believe, 3 or 4 paratroopers that come from an airplane. They parachute down and then they run around kind of like the GI unit from Black Ops 3, and they shoot motherfuckers. Hopefully they will have some armor on them so that they don't get insta-killed. For example, in MW3 you have the Delta Squad on the game mode called Survival Mode, and it's gonna be pretty much the same thing as the Delta Squad. Then we have the carpet bombing, ladies and gentlemen. So this is something like the Stealth Bomber or the Rolling Thunder, but it seems that it's gonna do way more than just one passage over the map, and if it does like 2 or 3, then it's gonna be super freaking insane. And finally we have the ball turret gunner. This is gonna be something like let's say the chopper gunner from Black Ops 1. You are inside a big ass airplane that flies around in circles on the outskirts of the map, and you just destroy everyone. So this is the list of score streaks we know about so far that are going to be in Call of Duty World War II, and to be honest, it looks like a pretty cool list, but I think we need way more than just 12 score streaks. I don't think it's enough, especially if you remove the simple score streaks, like for example the UAV, the counter UAV, the care package, and the FLAK guns. If you do that, you are left with just 8 score streaks that, let's say, can get you kills, that can be fun to use. And at first this was making me a little bit worried, because back in Advanced Warfare they also revealed 12 score streaks before the game was out, and people thought the game was gonna have more score streaks, but when it came out it just had 12, and I was like, man, the same thing is gonna happen with Call of Duty World War II. But now I'm not worried anymore, because one of our favorite YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen, and one of the best COD employees out there has said in one of his videos that when he went there to the gaming event, which name I don't remember, and played the game, whatever, he talked to someone from Sledgehammer, and he said that they're gonna put a few more score streaks in the game. He didn't say the number, but it's gonna happen. So let me tell you guys a few score streaks I would like to see in Call of Duty World War II. If I see at least 5 of these score streaks in the game, I'm gonna be very, very happy. The first one is very simple. It is the ammo crate, and I'm not talking about the ammo crate from Modern Warfare 2 because that thing was garbage. I'm talking about the cheeky ammo crate from Call of Duty Ghosts. I would love to see something like that in Call of Duty World War II. An ammo crate that would allow you to resupply your ammo, your equipment, and it would allow you to get random guns with random attachments. Then we have the SAM turret, and you might be thinking, how the hell would they put the SAM turret in Call of Duty World War II? Well, it's very simple. As the SAM turret, they could either make an artillery gun spawn outside the map or in the map with an AI soldier that would control this thing and destroy UAVs, airplanes, or whatever, just like a normal SAM turret. Then we have the sentry gun, and the sentry gun would kind of like work the same way. They could make a guy spawn with a turret, and he would control the turret, and he would just stay there on that spot. Obviously, he wouldn't be able to run around. The thing is, how would you be able to move this turret? Maybe this guy could spawn on a little platform with wheels, and you'd be able to push this thing around back and forth. Or, I mean, they could just make a guy spawn on one of the turrets that are already on the map, and this guy, this AI soldier, would just stay there and control that turret. I don't know. Then we have the napalm strike, and the napalm strike would be obviously something like the one from Black Ops 1. An airstrike would drop fire on the map, and the fire would stay there for a few seconds, which would allow you to protect objectives and not allow enemies to enter or exit certain areas of the map. Then we have the gas airstrike. Now, I know that gas airstrikes were not really used in World War II, but in the game you have the Taboon gas grenade. So, I mean, maybe they could have a cheeky, you know, Taboon gas airstrike, something like that. I mean, we all know that Call of Duty World War II is not really 100% accurate when it comes to World War II, because the game doesn't have swastikas and it has a lot of women running around. As I've said before, I don't care about that. So if the game is not 100% accurate, when I have a cheeky airstrike that drops gas. Then we have the stealth plane. You know, when you look at the Scorestreaks, you notice that you don't really have something like an attack helicopter, like a Wraith, something like that. So a stealth plane would be a plane that would fly around on the outskirts of the map, like for example an AC-130, and it would work like an attack helicopter. Obviously it couldn't work like an AC-130 because that would be OP. We're talking about something like an attack helicopter. Then we have the tank. I would really love to see a tank as a kill streak in Call of Duty World War II, but I have the feeling that I've heard or read somewhere that Sledgehammer said tanks are not going to be in the game besides in the game mode war. So that kind of sucks, but I mean, yes, a tank as a kill streak would be very, very cool, because this is World War II we're talking about. Tanks are supposed to be in World War II. It kind of doesn't make sense to have a World War II game without any tanks. Then we have a Juggernaut, ladies and gentlemen. We need Juggernauts because they are fun to use. I would love to see a Juggernaut with a flamethrower. It would be the same thing as the flamethrower kill streak that is in the game, but you would have some armor on you besides the flamethrower, and it would be pretty cool if you could regenerate health. This would be awesome. In Battlefield 1 you have the flame trooper guy, and we have, ladies and gentlemen, another Juggernaut, because two Juggernauts are better than just one, and this Juggernaut would carry a big ass LMG, like a freaking beast, like, I don't know, an MG42 with extended mags, or a Lewis, something like that. Obviously, it would have to be a little bit slower than the Juggernaut with the flamethrower. And again, this is also something that exists in Battlefield 1. You can get an armored soldier with a big ass LMG and just run around destroying everyone. Actually, he's not very good in Battlefield 1. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Kujos. We have the doggies. A lot of people are asking, where are the dogs? And I don't know, maybe they decided to put the paratrooper guys instead of the dogs, but let's hope that the dogs are gonna be in the game when it comes out. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a kill streak, but it's also something that people want to see in the game, which is a reward for 25 or 30 kills in a row. A nuclear bomb, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to see this in the game, not because I really want to get it, because I don't give a shit about, you know, nukes and all that stuff, but I would love to see a nuclear bomb that changes every single map. Just like, for example, in Call of Duty Ghosts, when you get a camp strike on the map strike zone, the map is completely changed, and that is pretty cool. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, this is the list of score streaks I would love to see in Call of Duty World War II, because as I said before, the list seems to be a little bit incomplete. Let me know the score streaks you would love to see in this game. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time. Peace out.